Welcome to Balance Escalation. This is a video I've put together mainly for older adults to help maintain better balance and improve balance. It involves stepping, as you can see, and then it involves balancing on the leg while you reach with the other leg, and then it involves reaching without touching the ground. So that's how it escalates. This first level involves stepping forward 3 times, backwards, sideways, around in front, and then around behind. Each of the steps you should take, the first step should be near to the body. The next step is to a mid-range point you self-select. And then the last one is to step a little further. But it's never overstepping so that you can't come back. You must always be able to return to the start position. And you'll find that as you mentally say, well, I'm going to reach a little further, you'll find over time that you will be able to reach further and that your balance will improve. The whole point of this is that you increase a sphere of movement, that you're able to move in a much greater range of motion safely and return. So I've stepped forwards, I've stepped backwards, I've stepped sideways, I've stepped around to the front and then around to the rear on each side 3 times, switching my weight from the foot I'm balancing on to the foot I'm reaching with. That's the first level. The next level involves balancing on one leg while you reach and touch down with your toe with the other leg. You can see I'm bending my knee and maintaining my weight over the supporting leg while I touch with the toe, forwards, backwards, sideways, around in front, and around to the rear again. The final level is reaching forward, backwards, sideways, around in front and around behind, balancing on the one leg without touching the floor with the other. So you're reaching in all these directions, maintaining your balance as best you can, while you're trying to reach a little further each time. So starting off close to your body is obviously where you want to be, and trying to move in all of these different directions, reaching. After a period of time of doing that, you might find that the second and third reaches are able to be achieved a little further, but it takes time and it takes effort. This isn't easy, and you'll see that I'm not completely under control myself. It's something that's foreign, but it does improve your balance, and it will help you to do it if you just do it slowly and over a period of time balance will improve. So just keep at it. But this is the third level. I haven't recorded any levels past this, as I find that most older adults really would struggle with anything more difficult than this. Here's the same movement patterns from the side. You would have seen from the front that my feet, when I'm stepping forward or backwards, stay shoulder width apart. It's really important that you look down at your feet while you're learning to do these movement patterns so that you make sure you're not closing the gap. Closing the gap means you're stepping in line, which is much harder to balance. So I would suggest either doing it in front of a mirror or keep looking down until you're sure that your feet aren't getting closer together when you step either forward or backwards. Real important for balance, that one. You can see that the foot I'm stepping off from remains flat on the ground. It's really important that you have a stable position of that foot, that your heel is staying on the ground, that your toes are staying on the ground, and that you're rotating or bending the knee and maintaining that foot position on the ground at all times. In some people, that lack of dorsiflexion, plantar flexion, or movement at the ankle is the most restrictive thing for them to overcome in these exercises. If you keep doing it, it will improve, and that's one of the benefits. A greater range of motion at the ankle is really important for balance, especially in an older generation.
What you gonna do, little one? Honey, it's all up to you. Now your daddy's in the den, shooting up the evening news. Mama's with a friend. Lately she's been so confused, little one. Come on and take my hand. Well, I may not have the
bonus points. These are the 3 steps in a row. Forward, up in the air, side, back up in the air to the centre, and around. Continuous. 3 times to one side and 3 times to the other side. And it's all about, once again, reaching a little further, back to a balance point, and out in 3 directions. I did that twice because I lost my balance on the first one. Okay, I hope you're able to keep practicing these movement patterns, and I hope you're able to improve your balance by doing so. Certainly has worked for me and many other people. Good luck with it.